gonna be fucking flagged no matter fucking what. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck you.
If your pin hurts and it hurts real bad, or if you have feelings that are making you sad, then it's okay to cry.
It is a very rare moment indeed when you meet a person in real life that will actually for you. But Ross is what we call he's a gem. He's a diamond in the rough. He just needs to be polished a little until you've got a nice giant 19-carat piece of autism that you can slap on a ring and give to the girl that you love. Nonetheless, Ross is a fucking exceptional human being. Now, I first encountered him 4 days ago. I just happened upon a live stream that he and his friends were doing. And I kid you not, I swear to fucking God, this is the first thing that he said. This is the exact moment that I turned this live stream on.
Yeah, but you could say I'm a pedophile all you want, but I'm not a pedophile.
Have you talked to Rex lately?
Yeah, I have. Like, how the fuck is looking that shit up not messed up?
Dude, looking up kids in the bathtub isn't fucking pedophilia. The only reason why it's pedophilia if you jerk off to it. I didn't even jerk off to it at all. Like, that's what's fucking stupid about it.
You literally said you have feelings for children and that you need help.
Now that is one hell of a public statement to make. So color me interested. I was a curious little boy. I needed to get in there and get a little bit more explanation about what the fuck these people were talking about. And believe it or not, I was actually able to get onto the live stream. And that is where our Tism Storm begins. Can you tell me about the little kids in the bathtub, Ross? That's all I want.
Oh, yeah.
Who is this dude anyway?
I'll explain. Here's something, right?
I'm a Jesuit priest come to spread the word of Jesus. Go ahead, Ross.
Pretty much the reason why is because, I looked it up and I thought they were cute videos. That's really it.
See, you thought the naked kids in the bathtub were cute.
It was not for, like, fucking jerking off purposes or some shit.
Oh, someone called me a whore in the chat? Well, fuck you. You could go...
Oh, yeah, that's going to happen a lot. Okay, so what made you, what compelled you to look at, you thought that was cute. Why were you looking up naked kids in bathtubs in the first place, Ross?
Because I wanted to fucking find... I thought, like, why not? Pretty much, what? You mean why? What's the reason why? Well, because, like I said, dude, like, I thought they were cute. That's the reason why, dude. Like, why do you have to go into this so much? Really?
Because you're on a live stream talking about naked children in bathtubs, Ross. That's kind of fucking weird. And you're like, well, you thought they were cute. That's not like a normal adult thing to say, is it?
Oh my God, that you can't be taking it that way, dude. Like, are you serious?
Well, how would I take it? You're a grown man saying you're looking up fucking videos of naked kids in bathtubs because they're cute. Well, how should I take it? And off to the races we go. I had a feeling at this point, right, even early on in this conversation, that this was going to lead to something. I wasn't sure what yet, but I had a gut hunch.
Yeah, I mean, how the fuck is that, like, oh yeah, I want to jerk off to fucking the innocence of youth. How in the fuck?
Well, that's your phrasing, not mine. When I was a kid, I didn't think about grown men watching me take baths, but I mean, apparently that's what you would.
Here's the fucking thing.
Welcome,
though, right?
Pro.
Pretty much, what do you mean? Like, I need to, like, in-depth explain or something?
No, you need to give a reasonable explanation why a grown man is watching videos of naked children in bathtubs other than I thought it was fun and it was cute. That's fucking weird, right? Is everybody else in this call going to act like that's not fucking weird? Yeah, the chat, you got viewers saying it's weird too. Okay, just a fucking quick straw poll of the people in this call. Do any of you look up naked videos of children in bathtubs? Do you think that's normal?
No, that's fucking fucked up.
Maybe they have.
Well, we know you have, but, like, I haven't done that, and neither has Neil.
Now, there were a multitude of people involved in this live stream, many of whom I don't really know, but 3 particular individuals come to the forefront. One would be Ross, the person making the claims that he thinks it's cute and fun to look at naked children on the internet. And the other 2 would be his friends, a woman named Ruby and her boyfriend, Brandon.
I don't know, dude. Like, you're expecting me to go in depth with this, like...
Because the motherfucker wants kids. Jesus Christ.
What the fuck does that
fucking
mean?
odd.
He wants kids. He wants kids, so he looks up naked videos of children. What are you fucking kidding me? No, Ross. How exactly was it fun and cute?
Let Brandon talk, you motherfucker.
Shut up, you stupid fucking hole! Nobody wants to listen to you. Somebody muzzle this bitch.
Oh my god, you all
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, Brandon, get this little motherfucker.
Oh my god, Edge Queen, you're not edgy at all. You're fucking annoying. Yeah. You yammer too much. Shut the fuck up.
You're an annoying piece of shit who thinks he's because he's cool on the internet.
But stutter some more, you dumb bitch. I see you in the chat trying to be funny like you know fucking memes and shit. You're so out of touch. You call yourself Edge Queen. There's nothing edgy about you, you fucking hole.
You don't
know
fucking
her.
know.
You don't know. Yeah, exactly.
Asshole.
You really
I don't need to know her. She's annoying and unfunny. Well, sadly, things did not stay very civil for long. And the mood in the call suddenly changed. I don't know why.
Dude, that's what
Edge
Wait,
Queen,
hold on a
do you
minute.
do that or not? You want to
I don't do that.
Taking pictures of children.
You're trying to twist it like it's not normal. Are you fucking kidding me?
It isn't normal, you fucking degenerate. Edge Queen, do you
You
look
gotta
at
know it's
pictures of
funny.
naked
You gotta know
children
it's
on the
funny,
internet?
right?
You after
How
what
much
you
more
said to me, why should I
belligerent
answer
do you all
you?
Oh, so you're gonna shut up now? Well, thanks for taking the advice. Jesus Christ, you dumb bitch.
Oh, call me a dumb bitch one more time.
Dumb bitch. Now, Ruby, aka the hole that never shuts the fuck up until this point had been continually interrupting the conversation. On top of ordering her boyfriend, Brandon, to repeatedly get in there and do something about it. But surprisingly, that quickly came to an end when I told her to shut the fuck up. Amazing, isn't it? Why? Okay, you're saying it's fun and cute. Okay. I'm not asking for the most in-depth explanation on earth. Maybe you can explain it away and make it sound reasonable. Like I said, I only stumbled on the stream right as you said that. So when you say
Because they're
fun
kind
and
of like
cute,
dog and cat videos, that's why. So
naked kids in bathtubs are like dog and cats videos?
well, yeah, I mean, like I know you're ignorant and all that shit. Like,
Oh,
you
I'm
have,
totally
like,
ignorant. You're just ignorant. Okay, Michael Jackson. Keep going. Now, I'm not sure about you, but I've never really thought about naked children in the bathtub as like dog and cat videos. You know, when I'm looking for white noise entertainment on YouTube, I don't enter in that search parameter because it's cute and fun, like puppies and kittens.
Pretty much, I want kids someday, so that pretty much I could have like, you know, kind of like this is what everybody wants, by the way, and pretty much what I'm saying is that this is what everybody wants. Is everybody wants kids? Everyone wants to be proud of something. Everybody wants to have something to be proud of, to cherish in your life. Yeah, exactly. Like,
Okay, but how does like watching that stuff? How does that relate exactly? Like that's the leap I'm having difficulty with. So, how does okay, I get it. You want to have kids? That's great. Fine. Lots of people want to have kids. How does wanting kids relate to you going on the internet and looking at naked children? How do they connect it exactly? How does that play into each other?
and you want to know why I said it was fun?
Sure.
Because honestly, like, you know, like the thing is that like they're playing and shit, and they're pretty much chilling, and that's pretty much what it is, really.
Like, you know, like usually like you know, basically like they're just chilling naked in that bathtub. You know, because I want to have kids. So I want to watch footage of naked children to help me want to be a father. That seems strange to me. That seems a bit awkward to me. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. I could be an old-fashioned son of a bitch. Earlier, Ross, when they were saying that you had said you had feelings for children and you needed help, are they lying?
Pretty much what I mean by that is pretty much what I mean by that simply is that pretty much like I have feelings for kids, meaning the very first explanation, meaning that I wanted to have kids myself. That's why I said that.
So why would you need to have help for that then? If it's just normal, why would you need help? So Ross, I mean, it feels like you not only like bought the rope and tied the noose, but like put your neck in it. Like you're admitted that you're looking at naked kids on the internet, and then there are these conversations where you're saying you have feelings for kids, and you need to get help. So, like, let's just cut through the shit and get to brass tacks. Are you a pedophile? I'm not saying you acted on it, but are you?
No, not really, and I didn't even act on anything really.
And now we've got this shit. The previous statements that he's made in Discord to people in private, talking about his attraction to children and how he needs help with that. That seems to be painting a very specific kind of picture. And I don't think you need to be Van Gogh to figure out exactly what that's going to be a portrait of. It's the opposite of normal. If you notice, everybody in this call right now, with you, none of them have backed you up. None of them have said, yeah, it's normal to do that.
Because
Well,
it's
it's
fucking
Oh,
deviant.
well, if you're talking about people about nobody backing me up, Brandon, Ruby.
And they're
Yeah,
stupid
Brandon Ruby,
for
do you
that.
look at naked children on the internet? You want to jump in?
No, it's not that. No, but whatever. You know, twisted.
Brandon,
But
do you
like,
have anything to say? Because people keep telling me to shut up.
Meh.
Brandy.
Yeah, okay, so Ross, that silence speaks volumes, wouldn't you say?
No,
No,
it
it's
doesn't.
because-
It's just meh.
And wouldn't you know it, when pressed on the issue, his two friends, Ruby and Brandon, weren't really eager to jump into this conversation. They weren't really eager to get in there and say, yeah, that's totally fucking normal. I engage in that behavior too. And those statements aren't fucking bizarre at all.
I could see what this dude is doing. He comes in here like he's a big badass and controls your stream.
No, Metokur's
Are you talking about
badass.
me? Okay,
I mean, the guy who just randomly popped in.
oh, the guy that randomly popped in. Yeah, that's
Which-
Gerpy.
Which guy, Gerpy?
No, not Gerpy. I don't think Gerpy
He
said
didn't
much.
randomly pop in. He wanted in, so I gave him
Why
the
don't
thing.
you say their name then? Why be passive aggressive about it? Just say who you're talking about.
I don't know your There's so many fucking
Tell
people
me
in
then.
here.
Just
There's
say you.
there's
You
like
dude.
7
Okay,
people here.
Bright.
And need to
There,
shut the
Bright.
fuck up. Just say me.
Okay, Bright. You.
That's Jim.
Is that how you treat a lady, dude? Really?
That's not a lady. That's a dumb cunt. It's around this point that things start to go pretty much tits up. I've been pressing Ross on this information for about 40 minutes up until this point, and the whole decided she wanted to jump back in, and Ross didn't really take too kindly to that. And so I was essentially thrown out after a few parting words of wisdom.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I've seen all the videos. This guy is a fucking... He's out of his fucking gourd. Is he lying? I don't know. He's looking up naked pictures of the kids on the internet. He hears voices. He fights with his grandma. He breaks shit. He doxes people. He sends death threats to people. And then there are people in this call trying to defend that shit and act like it's normal. You fucking lying cunts. You know that's not normal. Don't pretend.
No, because they're defending me because they're my friends. That's why.
If that's the hill they want to die on, fine. But they're never going to let you babysit their kids, Ross, because they fucking know deep down you're out of it.
Don't call me that.
Call her it
Stop
again.
being
Call her a
one.
hole. Say she's a hole. I want to hear her
Dude,
reaction.
I'm
Triggers are-
welcoming you into this stream out of my own hospitality, dude.
How many times do I have to shit in your living room before you throw me off, Ross?
Brandon,
I'm
I'm
that
not Brandon.
nice of a fucking
Ross, throw him out.
All right,
Throw me
fine,
out,
Metokur,
boss.
you had fine. You had your chance.
Okay,
Get the fuck
enjoy
out.
your
If
You're
you
not
throw
being
him out,
civil,
you're
throw
gonna
him
get
out.
fucked.
Have a good time with your pedo chat.
Yeah, whatever. Shut the fuck up.
Oh well, I guess that's the end of it. Not really anywhere else we can go with it. I mean, his friends were being evasive, he was being evasive. I'll have to chalk it up to one of those weird internet interactions. Or at least, that is where it would have ended. If not for the fact that 10 hours later, I was put on fucking notice when this video went live on YouTube.
Metokur, I suggest you back off before I contact YouTube and let them know that you're witch hunting a user, and that will permanently have you banned. That and your content, I mean, the fact that your intro is cringy as shit. So if you want to keep defending them and call Ross a pedo and witch hunt him, I'll gladly have your channel banned. Because, I mean, witch hunting is against the TOS, and that's all they can do.
That's right. Death himself, Nuclear Gamer, is putting me on notice. No more Salem of the internet for you, Jim. You can't hunt these witches anymore. And in case his message was not crystal clear, he put up another video to explain it further.
Well, Metokur is going to get some serious legal troubles happening his way. That, and I talked to my friend Bandit, and he isn't too happy with them lying about people. So it's either you show evidence, or you could find out what happens if you keep messing with me in my group. You just don't get to play on the internet anymore, because you will be in prison. Oh, I forgot to mention, that police report is real, and I'll be sending it in if this does not start resolving itself.
Well, oh shit. I fucked with the wrong hombre. What was I thinking taking on the leader of a Call of Duty clan? I'm talking about the world-famous Deadly Strikers Elite Force. It has its own website, if you want to pay to visit. It has an amazing website. And Nuclear Gamer, their leader, was sure to tell everybody in the comment section that they were going to get arrested, hacked, doxxed, or even potentially get their asses kicked. Life ruination engaged. It was around this time that I decided to respond directly to Nuclear Gamer, king of the Call of Duty clan. You really fucked up now, buddy. So you got one choice. You can show the evidence, or I can get Interpol involved. International police forces are coming for you, Metokur. And my buddies, Bandito and Severon, they're part of my Call of Duty clan, Metokur. You can't just say things on the internet that hurt my feelings. They're coming for you. That's cyber harassment. I'm gonna have to take your internet away, Metokur, after Interpol gets involved. How dare you make fun of somebody looking up pictures of kids in a bathtub? I'm gonna have the police come over and look at his computer. I'm sure everything's gonna go well when he does that. And Bandito, my best friend, and Severon, they're gonna super hack you, Metokur. No more internet for you. I guess he didn't appreciate the sentiment, because not only did he lock the comment section and disable the ratings, he pulled down all the videos too. Even a third video, which I didn't have a chance to archive or download, but was basically the same as the first two, expanding on it and letting me know that I'm going to internet jail.
Consequences will never be the same.
So there we are. We've got Ross and his two friends, Ruby and Brandon, and now a new one, Nuclear Gamer, and they're all letting me know that there are going to be consequences for my actions. And if that wasn't completely apparent to me by this point, Ross and Nuclear Gamer did a Twitch stream later that evening, after all these videos came out, really letting me know what's coming down the mountain.
Yeah, and if they want to do that, then I'll just actually go and get a police report on them. They want to make false accusations on me, I will go to the police. Yeah, dude, I am actually about to go find a hacker. I'm going to be talking to Dark Red Bandit, and if they continue to harass me, I'm going to have them ruin their lives, and they're not ever getting back on the internet. This has now become illegal, and I can press charges. And I think I will be going to the police station tomorrow. Yeah, and Dark Red Bandit's about to find out where they live. And we're going to pay a visit to their police station and tell them what they're doing. If they want to keep going, I mean, I'll end their lives. Who may I add, Jim is now a target for one of my friends. Hey Ross, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get on the phone with the police, and I'm going to notify them of this. Hey Ross, I just got off the phone with them. They are monitoring. They are investigating. I mean, nah, don't. I'm going to be talking to Dark Red Bandit in a party later tomorrow, and we're going to have their channels completely taken away from them. I'm going to stop the stream now. The stream is ending now. I am going to be talking to my friend who is going to be ending their PSN accounts and everything they own. I'm done with this. Jim, you're next.
I am a fucking target. Bandito and his band of elite super hackers are going to take my internet away forever. I'm going to get doxxed, hacked, arrested, and possibly killed because I fucked with the wrong individuals. Really strange though, isn't it? That you would threaten to call the police after openly admitting illegal acts that you're going to commit. By now, it was pretty obvious that I was going to really need to look into who Ross was and who his friends were, because I'd called down the thunder upon myself, and I needed to know my enemy. So who exactly is Ross, besides somebody that likes to look at naked children on the internet? Well, first off, he's a dirty, dirty boy. He doesn't like to wash his balls more than once or twice a week. Just ask his grandmother.
Take your shower. Clean up. You stink. Jesus Christ. Put on clean underwear. Put on some clean clothes once in a while. Jesus Christ. I would like you to wash your hair and put some soap under your armpits.
Yeah, and then I'll decide what to do until then.
People around you will thank you. Stink.
Of course, that horrible smell might not just be the lack of bathing. It might have something to do with the fact that he apparently likes to shit himself.
Then you can come down here and have a real life and not live with your grandparents and have to be a fucking baby that shits his pants and gets fucking fed and shit and just plays games for the rest of his life. Maybe then, if you can do that.
Yeah, but I stopped shitting my pants since I was like 11.
It's not actually. It's fucking figure of speech, you dipshit.
I'm sorry, my bad. He stopped when he was 11. He stopped crapping his pants at 11. So it's just he doesn't like to bathe. It's not the shit packed onto his ass. That's my fault. Oops, I misread that. But Ross has a lot of talents, aside from grossing people out with the smell that surrounds him. He's more than just a garbage dump of a human being. He's a rapper, too.
Alright, this is Jonathan Ross, and here's something. I have a new dance move called the Ginger Boy. All you have to do is go ahead and basically just go and snap a ginger's head from left to right. Ross here going ahead and slapping a Ginger's head back and forth, super soaking them, and then afterwards finally then putting them in a concentration camp for killing, and also not all that, but also killing them, stomping their head off, and then afterwards going ahead and stomping on their skull repeatedly, killing Gingers.
And just like his pal, Nuclear Gamer, Ross isn't afraid to tell people that he's going to have their channels copyrighted and falsely DMCA'd because he doesn't like what they have to say. And he's also totally willing to dox your ass if you cross him.
Hey, Logan, if you think your friends are safe on the internet, let's just say that NSP will get your fucking... he already got your information, and now he's going to get Boone's info. So I really suggest you tell Boone to take those videos down, or pretty much, let's just say you're not going to be safe online, and NSP will have his fun with you, and also the rest of your fuck boys.
Now, all of this happened within the span of about 36 hours. There was the initial stream, and then the response from Nuclear Gamer, and then another stream after that, where Nuclear Gamer and Ross made even more threats about what they were going to do to me for daring to ask him questions about his bizarre statements. But if you're an observant person, you're probably noticing the timeline on this video is nowhere near done yet. That's because this TISM storm is just heating up. What follows are multiple days worth of interactions, where he and his group of friends begin to show more and more just how insane they are.
I am pretty much a veteran on the internet. I've been on since 2009. And you know what? Pretty much, I've been through hell and back several times. And guess what? You can celebrate while you can. Let's just say that. Because the point of the story is, pretty much, we'll see who's the one that fucking stands victorious throughout this entire war.
Now, one of the important things to know going forward is there were multiple follow-up streams where Ross and his friends would go on tirades about my behavior and questioning his statements about pedophilia. And when I say multiple streams, I'm talking upwards of 16 hours worth of them. Now, out of all of these, I'm going to be including 3 of the main ones, because most of the pertinent information comes from them. Now, 2 of them are being omitted. One for the sake of brevity, because it would be too much to include it in this. It was a follow-up stream I had done with Ross and Ruby, aka The Hole. The takeaway from the stream basically is that Ross doesn't see what he's doing is wrong. And then he began to get into very bizarre territory, talking about a YouTube softcore pedophilia ring, and his association with multiple people who he claimed were into pedophilia and eubophilia. I'll include a link to that in the description. The other stream that's being cut is one that doesn't exist anymore. It was one by Nuclear Gamer and his Call of Duty clan, where they got together and shit talked. They talked about how they were winning and how they were going to rain fire down upon me and anybody else making fun of them. One thing to note with Nuclear Gamer, by the point this stream came out, his YouTube channel was gone, his Twitter was on lockdown, and he wouldn't stream on Twitch anymore. It's a very strange way of claiming victory when you have to run away from the internet entirely. But he's the Call of Duty master, so I'm not going to question his MLG strats. Now, in the first of the follow-up streams, Ruby and Ross go on King of Pull's channel to discuss all the events that have been happening. 2 of the minor takeaways from this is a follow-up on the fact that he shit himself till 11. Apparently that wasn't completely accurate. Is a little bit older.
Do
Jim
naked
asked,
kids get your dick
Ross,
rock hard or only
you mentioned on a previous
half-stocked?
live stream that you used to shit yourself up to the age of 11. Did you wear diapers up until then, or just at 5?
Pretty much, I actually, to be honest, I stopped wearing pull-ups when I was 12.
Okay, so 12 years old. Got it.
Just in time for puberty, thank God, because it would be really awkward to get a handjob from your girlfriend if she had to go through the plushiness of your Pampers. And another piece of information that came to light during the stream was something that Ruby the Hole said. She talked about her little fetish. If you don't know what a little fetish is, it's a BDSM term where you roleplay or age play as a young child or younger girl for a daddy.
What?
No, I just call myself a little. It's a kinky thing.
The reason that's so interesting is because she was an ardent defender of Ross in that very first stream. She didn't see anything weird with what he was doing. She didn't admit that she did it herself, but she wouldn't condemn him. Now, if you take all the information that happened from that very first initial stream, up to my follow-up stream, up to this one, it paints a really bizarre picture. Here's Ross making statements that he is looking at naked kids in bathtubs on the internet. In fact, on the follow-up stream I did with him, and again, really, you're going to want to listen to it. It's in the description. There'll be a link. He said that he did it weekly for years. It's not a one-time thing. He would engage in this behavior repeatedly for multiple years, doing it at least once or twice a week, where he'd look up naked children online. He then follows that up by saying that he knows all these different pedophiles and eubophiles and talking about pedophilia rings on YouTube. And now we have Ruby, his friend, who wouldn't condemn him, admitting she has a sexualized fetish for role-playing as a younger child, which makes me believe that maybe she didn't want to condemn him because she's into kink play and thinks if she condemns him, that somehow condemns her. I don't know the psychology behind it, but maybe that plays a part in it. But regardless of all that, you're going to get introduced to the whole. And one of her favorite activities is playing the victim.
Mr. Metokur is saying horrible things to me. I'm fucking done.
What?
They're not fake tears, you fucking asshole! Sorry.
Who said they're fake tears?
Mr.
Those
Metokur.
tears are fake news.
Mr. Metokur is so mean to me, he called my tears fake news. Oh God, CNN tears.
Leave everything I hear. Ow! Ow!
What are you doing?
What did you do?
Fine, fuck you!
Okay.
Oh, okay then.
I don't know what she's doing there. She's hitting herself, apparently? Or is that the vocalizations of suicide? I don't know, but she made sure that it was audible for everybody to take pity on her.
CNN's fake tears. CNN tears!
They aren't CNN tears, you fucking asshole! If you laugh at it, you're just as bad as them.
Oh,
okay.
Come on.
Words hurt!
Words? Okay.
Okay. Okay. No, they don't.
Ruby!
They hurt me!
You don't understand it, Woods. Hurt.
My tears aren't fucking fake!
And this went on for 20 fucking minutes, with Ruby continually playing the victim on the stream, threatening to kill herself.
Okay.
Someone said.
Okay. This is awkward now.
I just.
Fine, I'll starve myself to death.
Yeah, don't go on a hunger strike, Ruby.
Oh my god.
I seriously am.
What? Like, okay.
I lied to
Let me
my
ask you a
mom.
question, Ruby.
And then blaming me for it, saying I was taking advantage of her mental illness by laughing at her CNN tears?
You made fun of me having a mental breakdown. Like,
Going so far as to say that she wanted to have me arrested.
Okay, alright, I'm gonna read this for you guys, because she's muted. But it seems like she didn't understand the whole, let's not talk shit about people while we're in Discord, in a stream. She goes, at the Armed Toast, Jim owes me an apology or my mom could press charges against him. She can't press charges. She tells them, yes, she can. She goes, and then someone goes, and then what? She goes, because I'm mentally unstable because of Mr. Metokur. She follows and goes, she knows lawyers out here from being social. And
that her mother was going to talk to a lawyer. Now, if you're counting along at home, that's two people that are threatening to get me into legal trouble or get me arrested. The first was Nuclear Gamer, and now here's The Hole, putting on a fake pity party and telling me that her mother's going to get a lawyer, put me into internet prison.
Dude, she was gonna jump off the fucking balcony and you didn't even care. You just cared about your live stream and your money. That's really
I don't
care.
believe she was gonna
That's
jump.
all you really care about.
I don't believe she was gonna jump.
Even though some people in the chat were saying they knew where she lived and that she was in the basement, and that you can't really commit suicide by jumping out of a basement window. Nonetheless, she was very committed to it.
cyberbullying is illegal.
Now, the next two follow-up streams were hosted on the same channel by a user by the name of Tombahat. Now, Tombahat had Ross and company come onto his streams. And once again, we see a clear-cut tactic from this group of individuals that likes to threaten to either commit suicide, murder you, have you arrested, get you doxxed, or get you hacked.
We have Dark Red Bandit, and he can do fucking horrible things. Because guess what? Your Facebook could easily be looked up, and we can easily find your relatives. Oh no, don't worry, Neil. Like, there's like a lot of people Nuclear knows that work with the fucking dark web.
Hey, we can,
Yeah,
hey,
and-
we can track you down and we can put you into the fucking red room, Neil.
Again with this super hacker shit. They're coming to get you, Jim. We're gonna put you in the fucking red room. And if you're wondering what that red room, that red bandito is going to put you in, well, that's a creepypasta. It's a fucking creepypasta story that Ross watched on YouTube and apparently believes is totally fucking legitimate.
Well, here's the thing: is that
there is no thing.
People try to fucking get Dark Red Bandit arrested and they failed. Dude, he even has Lizard squatted in their fucking knees right now.
Oh, okay. I think you're full of shit.
We'll see what Nuclear does, because honestly,
you're.
Hey, me and Nuclear are going to fuck Neil's life up.
You and Nuclear aren't going to
wanna
do
fall
anything.
next, then that's fine.
But can you blame him? I mean, he is a virgin with rage.
I'm literally just a fucking virgin with rage, alright?
And really, he just needs a tard wrangler.
What, you mean to tell me that pretty much you're the tard wrangler or something?
But if you thought that was spectacular, this group of people that try to play the victim, that try to make you pity them with their bullshit, fake fucking tears.
Hey guys, want me to do a suicide stream? Because I'll probably do that. Let's see, in a few days.
Why don't you go ahead?
Yeah, let's see if let me see.
Guys,
who
guys,
wants
guys.
me to kill myself with bleach or a knife?
Guys.
Oh, okay, then I'll just use a gun in my suicide stream then.
And their bullshit explanations for their bizarre, deviant behavior. You have seen nothing yet.
Hey, Neil, if I ever met you in real life, I would literally stab you in the fucking chest cavity.
It's getting physical. Because like that clip at the very beginning of this video, Ross has a short fuse, and when it gets lit, there's an explosion a-coming.
Hey, I'd stomp on your fucking throat, alright, you motherfucker. I'd stomp on your fucking rib cage and I will literally I'll kill your fucking family. Oh no, you'll be asleep permanently once I meet you in real fucking life and decapitate your fucking head and jump on your fucking testicles.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up, you fucking nerd! Shut up!
Get him, Ross.
Hey, when I fucking meet your dead relatives in hell, I would legitimately torture them over and fucking over again, and I would fantasize them getting fucking tortured, and I will literally rip their fucking guts out, and I will literally go ahead and go and fucking get ready, and I will fucking kill you if I ever met you in real life, you son of a bitch! I will find you, and I will kill you! And I'll kill them all! I will destroy him!
Over the course of my time on the internet, I've dealt with a few different groups of people that got really, really angry and decided to do something about it. There was the diaper jihad in relation to the Deviant series would be a more recent example of that. But the utter spurginess of Ross and his friends is really something to behold. For 4 days continuously, for upwards of 20 to 25 hours of streams, they did nothing but constantly threaten to either kill themselves or kill somebody else. And if people didn't take that threat or those threats seriously, they said that they were going to have their hardcore parkour friends come and super hack them. They're going to get doxxed. We're going to false flag your channel. All because Ross decided to initially go onto YouTube and talk about looking at naked children on the internet. Now, those are his words, not mine, and I will have a link to all of these streams in the description. Good fucking luck looking through all of them. I've tried my best to condense it down, but I wanted to get this video up just as a piece of evidence in case I disappear, in case Interpol comes to arrest me for hurting internet feelings, or I get super hacked by the elite Call of Duty kids, because you never know, I'm a marked man. I've got a target on the back of my head because I dared to make fun of some idiot, saying that he liked to look at naked kids on the internet. And when I followed that up, he continually tripped over himself trying to excuse the behavior. And when I didn't accept the bullshit excuses that him and his group were giving me, they went into a tirade and threatened everything under the sun to make it go away. And if that is not a better example of what should be a Hugbox Chronicle video, I don't fucking know what is.